Hello my friends and welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title of it, today we are talking about this one, the cruel intentions, no sign of relief. I got my hands on this and I couldn't resist making a video where I talk about it. Now, before we begin, there were a couple of things I would like to let you know. Yes, and first of all, because this is going to be a music-related video, it's probably going to be a long one because it seems that I cannot make a short video these days, and music is something I love and it gets me excited, so it's going to be a long one. So you know what to do. Grab a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, whatever you enjoy, relax and enjoy. What can I say? Yes, I hope you enjoy. And the other thing I would like to let you know is that, as always, what I am going to say about this album, and everything are just my opinions. It's the way I received this album, what I felt while listening to it, and what I believe. If you agree with me, I am of course happy we're on the same page. If you don't agree with me, you can always express your different opinion, of course, but all I'm kindly asking you is that you do so respectfully. Remember, on this channel we are all friends, no matter if we agree on certain topics or not. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell you, so let's talk a bit about, this album and this band, because I know what some of you are thinking, that girl, you're late, to the party. Yes, I am, but seriously guys, is it ever really late to find out about a song, a band, an artist, an album that you love? I think not. Yes, so I really want to talk about it. How I found out about the band. First things first, one night a few months ago I was out for a night out with my sister and my boys, my male friends, and we were out trying to have fun, and we were in one of the city's rock bars. If it's not the only rock bar, probably, I don't know. So we were trying to enjoy ourselves, but at a certain point I got, tired, and I wanted to sleep. I was about to fall asleep because, I was bored. And then something happened, something really nice happened. The DJ started playing a song, and guys, oh my god, I am listening to the most memorable, catchy and mind-blowing guitar riff I had heard in a while, and of course I was instantly awake, and it was not only the guitar riff, but it was also followed by thundering drums. So I was, whoa, ooh, who is this song? What is the name of the band? And most importantly, who is the guitarist? Because you know that I love guitarists. Yes, so I was instantly awake, like I told you, and I was about to go to the DJ, but thankfully I didn't do so because my sister already knew of the band, and I was surprised to find out that it was Lizzie's new band. Lizzie Divine, I call him Devin, the French one, yes, but Lizzie Divine, former singer of Veins of Jenna. And if you're a Veins of Jenna fan, leave it in the comments down below, and let's take a trip down memory lane and get nostalgic together, because Veins of Jenna, those were the days. Yes, so I was really happy to find out that Lizzie has formed a new band. Yes, because I couldn't keep up, life, certain things happen, so I'm ashamed to say I couldn't keep up. I had lost, touch of what he is doing and everything. Anyway, I was happy, and then I was like, okay, I have to find out more about this band and this music, because it's one of these moments when you say, I need this music in my life. That's how I found out about the band, and I'm happy I did. And they come both from Sweden and Norway. See, not only Sweden and Finland, Sweden and Norway as well. One band member is from Norway, if I'm not mistaken, or a couple of them. Anyway, but yes, they are really nice, really cool. And this album, I got it because I was lucky enough to see the band twice in a week live, and I was mind blown. I was so happy and excited. Yes, and I got this on my hands. What I wanted to tell you about this album. It opens with the song Jawbreaker. It is a really good choice because, you know, it keeps you interested in listening to the rest of the album. You're like, oh yes, yes, this is a really good song, give me more, I want more, you know, what's coming next? Really great choice for the first song, I really like it, and I have to say that I like on this album and all the Cruel Intentions songs, the fact that their lyrics are memorable in a unique way. I don't know how to explain it. For example, in this one, the first one, Jawbreaker. My favorite lyrics, all I wanna do is rock and roll until I die. Me too, boys, me too, I feel you. See? You remember this. And this theme with the lyrics goes on throughout the album. Yes, memorable, catchy lyrics that will stick in your head. Like for one of the other songs, I will let you know. For example, connecting dots from the drip, drip, drop. You know, masterful, I love it. Yes, lyrics that will stick in your head. Yes, and then this is the first track of the album. And in general, I have to tell you again that I get from this album Backyard Babies vibes, Veins of China vibes, of course, we have Lizzie there, and also some punk vibes too. You know, at some points, some songs and you know, the melody reminded me of some punk songs. I'm not a punk expert, of course, but my sister loves punk, so growing up with her, I have listened to some songs and they instantly came to mind when I listened to this one as well. For example, I'm referring to songs like Janie's Got a Problem and Check Your Head and Everybody Riot. And the next one from Everybody Riot, which reminded me of another band's song, you know, a band that I love. You know, leave it in the comments which one. Yes, the song title reminded me of it. And then the next song, Go Do Something Something. I cannot say it because we have to be appropriate here on YouTube, but yes, I get punk vibes from this, and not only these few songs, and I really, really like it, I really enjoy it, of course, and what I want to tell you more on this, I have the notes here, yes, these are songs, all of them, but this as well, I don't only have the punk rock vibe there, but alongside with the memorable lyrics, you have sing-along choruses, which is very important to me if you ask me. These are songs that, you know, the audience can easily remember. You just listen to them once and the melody gets stuck in your head, just like the lyrics and the choruses, and you sing them after you listen to them for just one time. I really like that. And of course, every single song on this album, every single song, seriously guys, is filled with masterful riffs. Chris, the guitarist, I found out his name, I found who he is because he is amazing, great guitarist. He's doing a great job on this one. Yes, masterful riffs and crazy bass lines, and of course thundering drums with Robin there. Oh, and the bass player is Mats, I forgot to tell you. Yes, but I love that throughout the album, really, really love that. Yes, and I want to tell you about the second song, Reckoning. Oh my god, I obviously love it as well, but I also like the video. If you have watched it at a certain point, probably towards, yes, it is towards the end of the song where Lizzie hits the high notes, and you know, there is a certain scene in the video where, you know, he's trying like to scratch his face because he's feeling it, the song, he's feeling it. Oh my god, I love it. And I have to tell you, because I talked a bit about the other band members for Lizzie as well, that he is a true rock star to me, you know, and a true artist, and I know that we use both terms lightly nowadays. I'm guilty of that myself, but Lizzie is truly, Veins of Jenna fans know, and you know, I really, really love him as an artist, and seeing him on stage was, you know, a dream come true, because to be honest, I never thought I would get to see him with Veins of Jenna. obviously because they had parted ways, and I never thought I would get to see him, but I did, and all the nice memories, you know, from when I was younger came back, and everything, and seeing him on stage, I was really happy because to me he truly is a true artist and a true rock star. You know, his style, his stage presence, the way he moves, his songwriting, and his attitude, you know, like his vibe, everything. I was really happy, and I have to give it to him. He's killing it. His vocals are amazing live too, of course, and yes, I was fangirling a bit, you know, on the inside. On the outside I was a lady, as always, but yes, seeing him, it was really nice, and I'm really happy he's back with his band, and I really like that scene on the recording. That's what I wanted to tell you more. And then we have the song I didn't mention is Devilisius, which is, you know, a very sassy song, and I don't know how to say it, the proper term, juicy. I don't know, I'm trying to explain it, and along with Chaos and a Bombshell, they are my favorite to dance to a beat, you know. For example, Devilisius, I could dance to it, like I could dance to Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me, something like that, you know, more sassy, catchy, how can I say it, easy to dance to song. I really like it. And the only other song I didn't mention, oh, Weekend Suffering. Oh my god, I love this one too, of course, and that's what I wanted to tell you here. One thing I appreciate again about this album is the fact that they are talking about themes that are somehow contradictory. How can I say it, how to express it properly? I like the fact that they have themes, first of all, relatable, truly relatable. The audience can listen to the songs and feel them. And that's what we need, right? That's why we listen to music, because our favorite artists, they can express things that, you know, and situations that we find ourselves in, but we cannot express them the way they express them. So it's really nice, and this is what happens with this album as well, with the songs. Now that I told about the Weekend Suffering, it reminded me of that. You have themes like... you can relate, as I already told you. For example, yes, I have to work 9 to 5 because I have to make a living. I don't like my job in most cases, you know, most of us don't, but this is what it is. And what do I have? A weekend. I have talked about this on my channel before. Weekends are for everything, because, you know, you're working and working and you're working every single day, 9 to 5 or even more, some of us, you know, and you need your break, the weekend. Weekend suffering, you know, you will go out, you will have, you know, a few drinks probably. I don't drink alcohol, but, you know, people, excuse me, do that, so you relax, whatever. Yes, and then go back to work. What can you do? That's what you have to do. In recording as well, where he says, why don't you scream a little louder, it ain't working on me. You know, that is relatable too in any situation, whatever, relationship, professional, romantic one, whatever. And then you have again themes like you want to be yourself, and sometimes you are, you know, unique and different like all of us, but you don't fit in society's standards, you know, some standards that society has for us, and you have this as well, but you still want to be yourself, and every day it's a struggle, things like that. I don't know if I make any sense. That's how I receive it. Again, that's how I feel with these songs, and again, there are some songs that you're doing some soul searching and talking, you know, about yourself, thinking to yourself, and you know, borderline crazy again, other things going on there, which reminded me of the Veins of Zena vibe it has. You know, this is one of the songs I told you. Yes, I really appreciated that in this album. I really liked it and enjoyed it. And then the last song, I believe I don't forget anything. Yes, the last song I wanted to talk to you about is the song that the DJ was playing, the song that you know, blew me away, and I really wanted to hear more and more of this band. I am talking about Sick Adrenaline. To me, it is the best song on this album. Yes, not my favorite. No, it is my favorite. Very, very favorite from this album. Even though I like all of them, every single song, and but it is not my favorite Cruel Intentions song. It is. You will see what I'm talking about. I really like this one, and you know they are on top of my list. This one and another one I will get to in a minute. Yes, Sick Adrenaline, the guitar riff, my god, drums, bass, Lizzie's vocals, the lyrics, choruses, everything, every single thing about this song. I love it. It is a perfect song to me. Seriously, it's an A+++. Yes, best song on the album by far, according to me. I love it, and alongside the other Cruel Intentions song, yes, that I like, I love those two. The other one is White Pony, which is my favorite because, you know, it is the slower song, the ballad. You know, guys, if you're excuse me, if you are watching for a long time, you know that I love slower songs, and I cannot understand why they didn't have it on the album. I was, you know, a bit sad. Why don't they have it? It's such a beautiful song, my favorite one, because it's the slower one, and of course I'm not an artist, I have no idea, but I love albums that they have powerful songs and one ballad. I love it. If you've seen my best albums of 2018 video, you know that. Yes, and why not? Why not? I cannot understand because, you know, to me, the ballad does not take away from an album, from a powerful album like this one, a killer album, great one, like this one is. On the contrary, it adds something, but then again, it's, you know, my opinion on how I receive it as a music lover. Of course, they know better, because this one is a bomb, from song number 1 until the last one. Yes, it's crazy, it's nice, and you have all those things that I mentioned. But probably it was a good choice, I don't know, but I would love to have it on the album, of course, because yes, you know, I love slower songs, the ballad, and I love it, and oh my god, the video is so beautiful, and the first time I saw it, I was, you know, crying. My sister told me, what happened, Martha? I'm like, oh, this song is so beautiful. She was like, oh, for God's sake. So funny. Yes, I love White Pony, my favorite Cruel Intentions song. Alongside Sick Adrenaline, I love both of them. Yes, and before I give you my final thoughts, I wanted to show you something cute. I hope you can see. In the Take Your Head, I was excited. You can see here, Take Your Head, the letter D. It's the Disney D. Something, you know, random, but I saw it and I really liked it. Yes, and I got excited. No wonder why people think I'm a bimbo. Anyway, yes. So, overall, of course, I love this album, absolutely loved it. I wish I could have listened to it earlier, so it would be included on my best albums of 2018 video, because it definitely was one of the best albums released in 2018 that I listened to in 2019. Why not? It's never late. I loved it, and I can tell you that this is an album I would suggest to all the ages, because I believe it appeals to all of the ages. New generation of rockers, the new rockers, I would tell them, you want to know how rock and roll is done? Go listen to this one. This is how it's done. And then to older rockers, you know that they were teenagers back in the 80s or before, I would still suggest this album, you know, to them, so they could listen to it and tell them, you know, good rock and roll is still out there and it's still made. And tell me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Yes, this is such a great album that it appeals to all of the ages. That's what I believe. Yes, definitely grab a copy if you haven't already. Go listen to it, and I cannot wait to listen to it in the car, you know, to play it in the car loud, because this album, I believe, needs to be played loud to be enjoyed to the maximum, you know, even more. And I have a friend who has a, you know, a nice car now, I don't have a car unfortunately, but yes, my friend has it, and I bring the music, he brings the car, and when the weather is nice, during spring and summertime, that's what we do. We play an album, we go around the city, you drive, around the city and enjoy it to the maximum because he has the exact same musical taste as me. And I cannot wait to listen to this one in the car. Great, great album. I loved it. Amazing. Yes, I believe that's what I wanted to tell you more or less about this one. Definitely grab a copy of it if you haven't already. And before I let you go, I would like to conclude with something nice and positive. On a positive note, as I always like to leave my videos with something totally relevant to music, but I would like to mention it because I am, of course, following the band and all the band members on Instagram. I believe. Yes, sometimes I lose track, yes, but I'm following Lizzy as well, of course, and because, Lizzy and his music and his work have been there since a long time, I saw that him and his beautiful wife are expecting their first baby, and I was like, oh my god, yes, so I wanted, to congratulate them on that, and I hope they welcome their baby, and, embrace them, embrace him. I think it's a boy, yes, and just spread the love like they do. They seem like a couple very much in love, true love, and it's always nice to see, love, babies, happiness. Yeah, so I'm wishing him, Lizzy, and his wife all the best for the baby and, their new chapter in their life. It's nice because, these artists, like I told you, have been there for a long time, and when you hear something so nice and beautiful, you just, feel happy for them on a basic human level. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Congratulations on the little sweetheart. Yes, and let's see what happens. I cannot wait to see the Cruel Intentions again soon because they are killing it on stage as well, and I'm happy. I think I will be seeing them very, very soon in an upcoming summer festival. Yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching, my friends. Leave me your thoughts down below. As always, let me know which song do you love. Do you love the Cruel Intentions? Get a copy. Do you have it already? And what do you think of the album? All these nice things. Let's continue the conversation down below, and don't forget to tell me about Veins of China if you were a fan. Yes, and like this video if you liked it. I know you like music related videos, but please give it a thumbs up. You keep me informed of what you like and of the ideas I'm planning on having on my channel. Yes, and what else? Share it if you feel it's worth sharing, of course. Put it in a playlist or whatever. You know more things about YouTube than I do, so I trust you. Yes, and as always, last but not least, in case you wish to subscribe to my channel and support, you can always do so by clicking the little bubble with my face in it. It will subscribe you to my channel. You know how it goes by now. Thank you so much, my friends. I will let you go, and I will go, if you can see, spring has finally arrived in Winterfell. I don't know for how long, so I will go for a walk and enjoy the sun. See you in the next one very, very soon. Bye, guys. Mwah.